First of all, let us have a gander at the international news. Jaishankar discusses economic cooperation, regional development with the Singaporean counterpart in Paris. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has discussed economic cooperation and regional development with his Singaporean counterpart Vivian Balakrishnan on the sideline of the EU Ministerial Forum on Indo-Pacific in Paris. China says US creating fear and panic over Ukraine. China on Wednesday accused the US of creating fear and panic over the crisis in Ukraine and called for talks to reduce rapidly building tensions. Let's move on to the national news. SE dismisses plea against offline board exam for class 10th and 12th. The Supreme Court on Wednesday dismissed a plea to persuade authorities from holding physical exam for classes 10th and 12th in 2022 because of the pandemic. Indian Air Force to send 5 Tejas jets for multilateral air exercise in UK. The Indian Air Force will participate in a 3-week multilateral air exercise at Waddington in the United Kingdom from March 6 with a fleet of 5 Tejas light combat aircraft. Let's move to the state news. KPSC Lalita passes away. Versatile actor KPSC Lalita 74 died at Tripurithara near here on Tuesday. Once an inimitable part of Malayalam films, both commercial and art school, she had been alive for some time. A winner of 2 national awards for the best supporting role and 4 state awards. Power bill arrays soared to 2,771.1 crore with the Kerala State Electricity Board filing tariff revision proposals before the State Electricity Regulatory Commission earlier this month. Power bill dues run by electricity consumers were back under the spotlight on Wednesday. Let's move on to the sports news. Suryakumar Venkatesh Iyer made massive jumps in ICC T21 rankings. The Indian middle order duo of Suryakumar Yadav and Venkatesh Iyer on Wednesday made huge gains, climbing to 21st and 115th spot respectively in the latest ICC Men's T21 rankings for batters on the back of their impressive showing against the West Indians. Golf Championship in Hyderabad to raise fund for cancer patients. The 7th Cancer Cruiseries Golf Championship will be held at Hyderabad Golf Club here on March 5 and 6.
Welcome to the school news. One of our students named Vidyalayam PN bagged a certificate at the Saishavalagari competition. She is a Shishwadika student. We appreciate her on her success. Let us watch the visuals.
Sir Dorabji Tata was an Indian businessman of the British Raj and a key figure in the history and the development of the Tata Group. He was knighted in 1910 for his contribution to industry in British India. Dorab was the elder son of Hirabai and Parsi Zoroastrian Jimsaddin Nasarvanji Tata. Through an aunt, Jarab Tata, who married a Bombay merchant, Dorabji Shaklatwala. He was a cousin of Sharpuji Shaklatwala, who later became a communist member of British Parliament. Tata received his primary education at the Preparatory High School in Bombay before travelling to England in 1875, where he was privately tutored. He entered Gonville and Caius College, Cambridge in 1877, where he remained for 2 years before returning to Bombay in 1879. He continued his studies at Xavier's College, Bombay, where he obtained a degree in 1882. Upon graduation, Dorab worked for 2 years as a journalist at the Bombay Gazette. In 1884, he joined the cotton business division of his father's firm. He was first sent to Pondicherry, then a French colony, to determine whether a cotton mill might be profitable there. Thereafter, he was sent to Nagpur to learn the cotton trade at the Empress Mills, which had been founded by his father in 1877.
Good morning, everybody. I am Abin Sundar Shashiyu. I tell the smart story. Story name: Two Silly Goats. Govu and Ramu, silly goats. One day both of them were trying to cross a bridge. They both met in the middle of bridge. The bridge too was very narrow. Both of them could not pass each other. Each one of them wanted to be first to cross the bridge. So they started fighting. The two silly girls kept on fighting and eventually they both fell into the river and were drowned. Moral: foolishness is always punished. Thank you and have a nice day.